Hi, I'm Vanessa George, reading an excerpt from Ronda Pauley's book, Trapped in the Mayan Tattoo, for the Buzz Bookstore Excerpt Contest. On a grimy street near the factories of a Mexican border town stood a desolate cantina, known locally for its red neon lights and the clandestine use of its lush upstairs rooms. But in one of its back rooms, accessible only to staff, Maria Candelaria Hernandez, known at this cantina as Carmelicious Candy, scrambled off the floor mat to put the rest of her clothes back on. The last man to see Maria had pushed past Ramon and surprised Maria by rushing into her room that she shared with other girls, not the room above the cantina. He was forceful, brutal, and left quickly after his tirade, upset that he couldn't get the girl he wanted. Not only that, he was going to ask management for his money back. That would bring on more punishment for the girl, and she knew it. She also knew that this man dropped $10 on the floor. Maria examined the bruise that was already forming on her arm near one of her tattoos and wondered what the rest of her aching body must look like. She brushed back sweaty brown hair, picked up the money, and pulled on a tank top and shorts. The camera in the upper corner near the door clipped on unnoticeably, but Maria was constantly aware of the presence of eyes that watched her every move. The camera offered no protection. Its real function was in the production of cheap live-action films that could be turned quickly into cash either on the street or through the internet. No one cared if the girls received an occasional bruising in the process. Some clients liked it rough. Business was business. Maria realized that her attack would probably make another sleazy video at her expense. Like the old song Hotel California, checkout times weren't on the itinerary, but today could prove that wrong. Maria awkwardly made her way toward the door. She would soon leave the room to get a shower, but first she fumbled silently to find the little bandage box she had placed behind the curtain on the window ledge. Here, where the camera would not detect movement, she had a stash of stolen money squirreled away to someday escape this hellhole. Maria smiled as she added the 10 stolen American dollars to the rest of her cash and mentally did the math. A rosary hung on a nail by the door. Maria grabbed it and said a quick prayer. She continued clutching it tightly while she opened the door to hot, dry air and the tiny enclosed yard with its barbed wire wrapped fencing. A well-worn path ran alongside this strip of rooms leading to the shared bathroom. Dust on the path swept up onto her sandals and blanketed Maria's toes. Maria had felt numb and emotionless for weeks, wondering if anyone was even looking for her. Now, because of last night's secret liaison, she would be leaving the stench of this place. She felt lighthearted in spite of the beating she had just been dealt. As she walked on the path toward the bathroom, Maria smiled and thought about last night's strange but pleasant visitor she had in one of the posh, specially staged upstairs rooms. Looking embarrassed, this American had pulled off his shirt, left the rest of his clothes on, and slid between the smooth, cool sheets. He was older, probably older than 40, but he was different. Clean, well-built, with an easy and genuine smile. "Let's get right to it," he said as he beckoned Maria, who was dressed for the event in a red lace tank top and low-rise shorts. No underwear. She walked toward the bed and wondered at the cautious way he surveyed the room, as if looking for cameras. Then, when she settled into the bed, clothing on, he covered both his head and hers with a bedsheet. "Relax. I'm undercover." "No kidding," he whispered with a laugh. "I have a badge. It's here in my pocket. You have to trust me."